Okay, this video is chapter 6 from the book Medical Reformation, Vegan Renaissance Bible by me. And one thing you might be wondering, why am I kind of going through this easy, simple stuff first? And the reason is, when I write a book, I often put a bunch of straightforward stuff at the beginning so everybody can enjoy it. The book's going to get a lot more advanced. I'm going to go through a lot of molecular biology, biochemistry, and all that stuff. There's going to be AOs, academic orgasms of that stuff. However, I want to make it readable for people who don't want to go into that more advanced stuff at first. The other thing, too, is at the ending, I make it a lot easier, too. So the way my books are written is the beginning stuff's pretty easy. The middle stuff's really complicated. And then the ending is a lot of fun stuff and treatment stuff, okay? What I've basically done here is I've rewritten all the medical textbooks, okay? This is the real truth about the sophisticated understanding of what causes disease and what can help people to get better, okay? The intro stuff is sort of general concepts and stuff and kind of fun. All right, so this is chapter 6, Parable of the Zookeeper. Okay, so this is just, our friend here, a happy, healthy monkey. Once upon a time, the zookeeper for the herbivore monkeys went on vacation. A medical doctor agreed to moonlight at the zoo, figuring his experience with talking primates would serve him well. Unbeknownst to the doctor, the new commissary intern had been feeding the monkeys the same diet as the jaguars, known as the jagoff diet. The herbivore monkeys got sick, and they were too tired to climb the plastic trees in their cage. Paradoxically, the female monkeys seemed happier because the male monkeys were no longer trying to mount them. The MD gave them pill after pill, which slowed things down a bit, but the monkeys kept getting sicker. It took 2 pills to control the monkeys' high cholesterol and 3 pills to control the monkeys' hypertension. The MD also ordered an endocrine consult for the monkeys' worsening diabetes. Perhaps a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, with an insulin pump with artificial intelligence, auto-programmable insulin dosing might help. The MD also wisely consulted the cardiac surgeon to evaluate the monkeys for open heart surgery, for coronary artery bypass graft surgery, CABG. The surgeon went through the standard consent for CABG with the monkeys: graft occlusion, myocardial infarction, heart attack, chronic arrhythmia, permanent pacemaker, kidney failure, cognitive impairment due to postoperative hypotension, cognitive impairment due to atherosclerotic embolization to the brain causing stroke, death, painful death, multi-organ failure, and so on. The monkey was scheduled for the operating room the next day. That morning, the zookeeper returned from vacation. The operation was postponed. The zookeeper put the monkeys on a plant-based diet. The monkeys came off all their pills. However, the male monkeys started trying to mount the female monkeys again. One of the female monkeys filed a complaint that the zookeeper was a misogynist. The zookeeper got fired. Then all the monkeys died. What was the zookeeper's name? Dr. Kempner. Yay! So here's Dr. Kempner. He was sort of the Andrew Huberman of his day. Just kidding. Dr. Kempner was a genius and a rock star of the health world, nutrition therapy world, a multimillionaire, very popular with the ladies. Supposedly he had his own little harem, and his house was connected by walkways to his babes. Yes, am I jealous of him? Totally. Okay, so he saw about 19,000 patients. Dr. McDougall said he's probably the best doctor who ever lived. He had incredible results. His book, his 2 books are available at drmcdougall.com. You can just read them there. I read both of them, what I could read. Some of it was in, like German or something. I couldn't read that. What else about him? The biography of him by Barbara Newborg is very good. She was a physician who worked with him. And he's got all these photos of reversing congestive heart failure, reversing diabetic retinopathy, hypertensive retinopathy, abnormal EKGs, patients losing over 100 pounds, numerous patients losing over 100 pounds. So anyways, it's kind of interesting, and good at maintaining kidney function. So, okay, that's it for this chapter. The Parable of the Zookeeper.